Hey everybody, look on the screen. So I'll show the video, fair use, and then give a brief commentary. Here we have the teacher, and here we have an attorney. Why does a teacher need to retain an attorney? Dusties and their children. They bring drama, they bring trauma. The financial implications, it's just too much dust in the nation. Check it for use.
His athletic director, Kenneth Miller, joined by his attorney, faced off against the Fulton County School District at the Board of Education Wednesday.
We just had a 30-minute oral argument to challenge the 20-day suspension of Coach Kenneth Miller.
The school district wants to suspend him for his actions during an August 20th incident involving a student in possession of a loaded gun at Tri-Cities High School. School police body cams recorded the confrontation. According to Miller, school staff received a tip that students had guns on campus and possibly had something planned for the day's pep rally. He says the school principal asked him to locate the weapons, which he did.
You're insubordinate if you don't do what the principal asks you to do. And then now you are blamed by the district in a situation where you really support it.
Things grew heated when he confronted the unidentified girl about the gun. She smacked Coach Miller's hands, knocking his phone to the floor. That is when Miller says he grabbed the girl, fearing for his own safety and others. It was later discovered the girl had a gun in her book bag.
We saved lives that day. There are a lot of parents who are extremely happy that their child made it home that day. There are a lot of parents who are extremely happy that they didn't get that phone call saying your child was involved in a situation here at the school on that day.
Last week, the Georgia Professional Standards Commission cleared Miller of all wrongdoing, but the school district is pursuing disciplinary action because Miller admitted grabbing the student. An internal investigation found Miller's conduct was unprofessional, in violation of Fulton County School Board's policy. Miller's supporters had harsh words for district officials.
This case is egregious. If you see the tape, you see a young lady who is totally out of control.
And that's exactly it. He being nice. You see a hood rat brat is how I'm going to say it. Out of control. This community is out of control. And these children. ABC 123 felony onesie is what that gown is what she's probably should have been wearing when she was born. Out of control. So, and first of all, I'm glad to support the man because you look at it. Here's a black man trying to stand up for the community. You see a small group out there. Let one of these dust buckets become a hashtag. You'll see more numbers. Oh, I guarantee you probably see quadruple or 10 times the number of people. Let little TT get shot. He was on the block, robbing and shooting at the cops. You would see a lot more support. This man said it so right. Out of control. And then the little wench had a gun. What they should do is have her suspended, and it needs to get to a point no school should take her. Send her back home to her mama and her daddy, if he is there. This is what you produce. You deal with it. No school should take her. This is your kid. She had a gun. Look at the disrespect. The lack of home training. She slapped the phone off the grown man's hand. Disrespectful. She slapped the phone out of a grown man's hand. Who the hell are you? So disrespectful. I've even heard of black teachers beside a lot of them being laid off, leaving in droves. Why? Because of the badass black kids. Because of the badass black kids. I've heard some tell me they're the worst. I'm not surprised. And you wonder why nobody's investing in you collectively. You wonder why they're building more prisons. Gee, I wonder where that behavior starts from. The home. But we don't want to talk about that. She gonna slap the phone out the teacher's hand. Which who you think you are? And he did the right thing by yanking our ass up. But now we want to coddle that behavior. That's okay. She thinks she's a little tough bastard now. Keep it up, boo. When you get inside that jail, and trust me, it's waiting on you. It's easy to be tough out here in the streets when you're protected and coddled. Easy. When she gets up in the prison, which is where she'll more than likely end up. Oh, they're gonna be more than yanking your behind up. Guards too. You know the guards do abuse them. Where did the behavior come from? The home. That's the part we don't want to talk about. Slap it out of his hand. Excuse me? Where did that be? What that behavior is learned? The epitome of ABC 123 felony. The epitome of poverty P with her low self-esteem behind and super deluxe poverty D. They put their raggedy ass children here, and 9 times out of 10, it's just a tragedy for the community. Where's the parent? I wish what he could do, and I doubt there are any assets. I wish what he could do. He's already obviously retained an attorney. Again, the financial implication, and he saved lives that day. Maybe he should have waited, let her shoot the school up. Maybe they should have waited and said, "Oh no, that's not my job, security." Principal, hell, you do the darn job. That's not his job. You need to go get security. Dusties and their children, Dustinas, they bring drama, trauma. The financial implication is too much stress in the nation. So he's had to hire an attorney, retain an attorney. Do they work pro bono? I doubt it. I wish he could turn around and sue the parent to recoup those legal fees. What you gonna get? A negative EBT card? Well, I ain't got it like that. I'm glad he has some support. He needs more support. They should be marching down. Let's see, it's stuff like this here. They should be marching down to that school to the administrator, let them know, no, we support this teacher. There should be more support. But don't forget, when there's some old raggedy tooth thugged out fool, a certified dust bucket, oh man, you can draw thousands. They ain't not do that to him. Why they do that? This man should have more support. And here's an older gentleman. It's so very out of control. As I said in another video, the war that black people don't see. And you wonder why they're not going to sit here and tell you that. Again, they can see the trajectory. When you're on top, you're always playing. A lot of people just do day by day. I got $50 to next Friday, I ain't worried. The idea of thinking past 2 weeks escapes most of us. Let alone 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. I got $50 now and I was good. Then the next 2 years come for and you don't have $50. Well, I didn't think exactly. Not good at planning. Not good at planning at all. So that's why, again, why they're building more prisons than schools? What the hell you think for? Vision. They say, oh, look where this is headed. So they're going to get their money back for all the EBT and Section 8 stuff. That some of these kids, when they're behaving like this here, they'll get their money back. Why? When they put your dumb ass in prison. And they can buy stock in it. If it's private, you see, a lot of people can't see that. Making money off us. Well, the way you raise your children or the lack thereof, you don't want to put their asses up in there. You're responsible. This is what you get. Making money off us. So where does that behavior come from? It's learned. It's in the home. Got a gun. They love destruction. They love destruction. So this here, I used, I had my point of view at the time when I was thinking about it. More, what do you call that? More prisons and not investing in schools. Why the hell you think? Behaviors learn, and they see what's up. They see what's up. They see the trajectory of the black community. Only thing is, the community doesn't see it. We just think, well, this how it is, how it go be. I'm sure a lot of people that had those vouchers thought that too. I got my voucher. I got it on lock. This how it's going to be until you realize they're increasing that rent. And the government is not going to help. They're not going to increase the amount. Never mind, and I'm not really concerned about the negative ones. I feel for the bad, for the good families, because we're paying for hotels for the immigrants to come here. They're all laid up. They had one place I couldn't believe. They are like, it was like, you got to be kidding me. 10,000 for one small area, $10,000 a day in hotels for the illegal immigrants. But they're probably not seeing. They're probably thinking maybe they're not having as many behavioral problems out of this out of them as the crazy Americans, especially in the BC. Don't worry, boo. You know everything. Your replacement is here. I promise you. Your replacement is here. I promise you. Oh yeah. I see it now. I said, wow, I've been dealing with this establishment for a long time. What do you call this? And I'm a valued customer. Not many black people work in there. I've never seen a black man work at all. Mainly Caucasian, maybe every now and then. A black woman every now and then. I'm just being realistic in my for what I see. Pandemic, people back to work now. I'm just seeing Hispanic women, I mean white women of course, and Hispanic women. What are sisters' jobs at? They didn't bring y'all back. I'm noticing. I said, well, there weren't many black women, but I don't see any. Just as the VC told me, and I took it some type of way, March 2020. This is a way that they can get rid of affirmative action. People of color. I'm black. Well, we're going by people of color now. A way to get rid of affirmative action, which mainly benefits, as they say, studies say, white females. But yeah, the war you don't see on your behind. Dr. Claudette said, anybody want to hear all that, hear that old man about all them old books? Anybody want to hear all that? That's your darn problem. Gravitate toward ignorance. But it's good, it's cool. So this right here, he did the right thing. He saved lives. For that little brat, that hood rat child, that Dustina in the making, that's okay, little mama. You're going to be who you're going to be. I can see the trajectory. It's looking at other people. You're going to end up probably in prison or probably dead in the streets. And so when you are locked up like a caged animal, of what you aspire to be, how you're raised, when you're locked like a caged animal and you're being abused. Oh, yeah. Being abused, assaulted, beaten up, treated like a little slave. You're going to eat and sleep where you poop. There's your little bed, the steel bed, and there's the toilet. You have some room. You're going to see what time it is. You're going to see what time it is. But that's the problem with this community. The BC often sees it when it's too darn late. It's too late. It's like walking someone says, don't go there, it's quicksand. I'm going to go anyway. Oh, very stiff neck. Okay, take a stiff neck behind on over there. You in quicksand now. It's too late. So, yeah. That's how a lot of people see things when it's too late. And at this point, it's too far gone collectively. It's going to seek further and further. Just basically just eliminate yourselves. Permanent underclass. Dr. Claude Anderson spoke about in those books, it's already here. And he even said you're just going to be wiped out, and you just have to what do you say? Try to borrow, beg, or steal. And you see him now. I'm, which I hadn't seen before. I'm like, wow, we got more of them out here begging with signs. That's what I'm seeing. I guess the mammy's money done ran up. Anyway, this here, like he said, out of control. But the out of control only gonna last for so long. Trust me. Zaddy gonna put it in control, and when he does, you're not gonna like it. I'm out.